Stop! You think you're making choices, but you're not. That text you never sent? That wasn't caution. That dream you never chased? That wasn't realism. That person you ghosted before they could ghost you? That wasn't strength. That was a decision made by a version of you that doesn't even exist anymore. A child, terrified, still running from something that happened years ago. Here's what nobody tells you about rejection. You're not afraid of them saying no. You're afraid they'll see what you see when you look in the mirror and confirm it. If you do these 7 things, you're not protecting yourself. You're slowly burying yourself alive. Fear of rejection doesn't scream, it whispers. It hides behind phrases like, "I'm just being realistic. I don't want to bother them. It's probably better this way." It doesn't destroy your life all at once. It erodes it. One unsent message, one opportunity you declined, one connection you sabotaged before it could begin. Not because you're weak, but because once upon a time, rejection didn't just hurt. It meant abandonment. And your nervous system never forgot the equation. Vulnerability equals danger. You live inside a simulation of suffering. You rehearse rejection before it happens. You prepare for loss that hasn't arrived. You read danger into neutral silence. Your brain treats imagined rejection as if it already happened. So you become hypervigilant, always scanning, always bracing. And eventually, you don't just expect rejection. You shape your behavior around it. You pull back. You test people. You make closeness unsafe. Not because they reject you, but because you never let them stay. You open up to strangers and hide from the people who matter. Strangers feel safe. They can't reject the real you. But the people who matter? If they see the truth and leave, that wouldn't feel like rejection. That would feel like confirmation. So you give them the edited version, the controlled version, the version that won't cost you love. And you call it protection. But what you're really protecting yourself from is being known. Because being known means facing the only question that ever mattered. Am I worth staying for? When things start going well, you destroy them. A relationship deepens, you create distance. An opportunity appears, you hesitate until it disappears. This isn't self-destruction, it's self-preservation. Because your nervous system learned one rule early. The higher you climb, the harder you fall. So you end things first. At least then, you control the ending. But here's the truth. You're not avoiding abandonment. You're rehearsing it, over and over, until it feels inevitable. You need constant reassurance. Are you mad at me? Do you still love me? Did I do something wrong? They answer you, and it still doesn't land. Because reassurance isn't what you're looking for. You're looking for certainty, and certainty doesn't exist when love was once conditional. You reject compliments without realizing why, because accepting them would force you to change your identity. And your identity was built around one belief: I am not enough. That belief made pain predictable, so you stayed loyal to it, not because it was true, but because it was familiar. You choose people who reject you on repeat, not because of chemistry, but because rejection feels known, safe, predictable. Now listen carefully. This is the part most people miss. Rejection is often projection. When you think others are rejecting you, what you're really seeing is your own judgment reflected back at you. It's not a sign to hide. It's a signal to wake up. Because every time rejection hurts this much, it's pointing to something inside you that you're still abandoning. And here's the final one. You watch this video thinking about someone else. But listen to me, dude. Every rejection you think came from them was just a mirror, showing you how you reject yourself every single day. The only rejection that ever destroyed you was the one you gave yourself. And that one you can take back. The question isn't whether they'll reject you. The question is, when will you stop rejecting yourself?
Wake up, dude. Move on. If this made you uncomfortable, good. You're exactly where you need to be. Subscribe. We're just getting started.